Everyone, I'm Darren Knight, aka Southern Mama.
And I'm Red Squirrel.
That's right, and welcome to Wild News, Funny News, Crazy News. We got a good little setup here for you today. We hope you're having a happy Thursday. And it's warming up out there. I think Punxsutawney Phil was on to something. Spring right around the corner. So.
And I'm looking out your window and you have a peacock on your roof.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, the old peacock up there.
The old peacock on the old roof.
It's like he's sunbathing.
Yeah, he is. They're so nosy. They're probably he's probably looking at you like, I know they're doing something in there, so I want to get in there and see what they're doing.
So funny.
Funny stuff. We just had the Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Super Bowl number 58. That's a lot of Super Bowls.
That's a lot of Super Bowls.
The Redskins. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Kelsey. I like him and everything. I like the Chiefs, but I was kind of pulling for the 49ers. Want to see something a little different. Yeah. So.
Well, Phil wanted the little young.
Purdy.
Yeah.
The quarterback for San Francisco.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like 7th round, 200 and something pick.
Yeah.
And everybody said, just Mr. Forgettable or something like that.
Yeah.
I was really wanting the 49ers.
I was too.
to
He's turned out to be a phenomenal player, and I think they'll do great things. So who knows? Maybe there's always next year. But the Chiefs ended up pulling out. So congratulations to you guys. But yeah, no, it's a lot. You got a little something to tag on that
story.
It was expensive to get in there. It was expensive to get in there. Had a big turnout.
Let me just tell you. So, in Kennebuck, Maine, there are 3 men that have gone to every single Super Bowl. They're best friends, and they have gone to every single one.
Every Super Bowl?
Every 58.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like to have the money they've spent on tickets.
Well, that's the sentiment shared by 3 friends who say they are the final fans who claim membership in the exclusive Never Missed a Super Bowl club. And they're back again. They were back again for Super Bowl 58. All right, so they're all in their 80s. And they have tried to sit together at all the Super Bowls, and they're trying to make last-minute arrangements, or they were, to sit at 58, together.
Wow.
But they're all in their 80s, 84, 87, and 82, okay? And they've attended every game since the first AFL, NFL World Championship game. The forerunner of the modern Super Bowl took place in Los Angeles in 1967. And so they just, every year they do this. They say that they will continue to do it as long as, they're health.
Yeah, well, they're almost dead, so
healthy,
it would be cutting out.
Health concerns have cropped up for all of them in recent years, but they all say they're feeling well enough to go. They were feeling well enough to go this year. And I
don't think I make it to 60. 60 games, that'd be cool.
It says the 3 men have witnessed all of the most iconic moments in Super Bowl history, but some of the most cherished memories are of the game, are a little more personal than David Tyree's helmet catch in Super Bowl 42 or Scott Norwood's missed field goal in Super Bowl 25. Now, the 3 men reminisce fondly about the era when it was possible to get a ticket to the big game for $8.
$8?
$8.
Now it's only 8,000.
Yeah.
Henschel, one of the men, recalls getting a face value ticket to the Super Bowl 3 for $12 on the day of the game.
Just walk up there like,
Super Bowl 3, $12. This year, the cheapest tickets available are more than $7,000.
That was almost right on the head there. That is ridiculous. They ought to put some kind of little group for them, just let them have their 3 seats. I don't know that many people that have attended. Phil, have you ever heard that?
Well, here's a picture of the 3 of them.
Oh.
I mean, look at their smiles, and I just hope that they just keep on going till they're over 100.
Let me see these handsome devils.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Is that not so cool? Look, in their little jackets even say Never Miss a Super Bowl Club.
Oh, that's cool.
That is just so neat.
That is
congratulations to them. Just keep on doing what you do.
What did you tell me?
Prince.
What's his name paid for the box?
Oh, wasn't it $2 million? That for Taylor to be able to have a suite.
Taylor have her seat up there, her party booth.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
Kelsey.
I thought they get the players' parents and.
I don't think.
It's not the Super Bowl.
I don't think they get box seats.
Not the Super Bowl, huh? Oh,
I think it was $2 million that he.
Good God! You know how many people that could have fed to watch a game? Jesus.
But it's Taylor Swift.
I know, but my goodness, that'd make me feel weird, knowing how much I spent that much money. I mean, this is coming from, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, but congratulations to the friendship and just to many more.
That's really cool.
involved.
Yeah, that's a cool story. You hear
Yeah.
these stories about, how long, what is it, the couple, the man and a woman couple they always went to all the Bear games or something like that, Chicago Bears, and they're in the snow and all that stuff, and they have a little timeline of them together smiling. Then it was just, I think it was her, and then their seats were left available for one of their last games because I think they had both met each other in the sky. But it's cool, traditions and all that stuff. And then a lot of drinking was out there, a lot of things were going on, a lot of partying out there in Vegas. I seen pictures of the streets were gridlocked. They said it was faster.
Yes.
You could walk across the metropolitan area than you could being in a car. You could get there faster simply by walking. So.
But $3 for the first.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, you can always walk or drive, and that probably should have been the choice that this particular next person in the next story should have done. He should have walked, but he drove. But he tried to do the right thing only after already completing the wrong thing. He tried to do the right thing while doing the wrong thing. Yeah, a motorist in England calls the police on himself. Yep. Said, "I'm too drunk to drive." And the famous moral words of Colonel Sanders, "I'm too drunk to taste this chicken."
Yeah.
From Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Too drunk to taste
too
chicken.
drunk.
Well, this guy, he was too drunk to drive. The police in England say that a drunken driver did, like I said, the right thing after doing the wrong thing. An emergency dispatcher received an unusual call just before noon on Monday. Before noon on Monday.
Okay.
Hell, that's a what?
That's a weekend.
I was about to say, well, that must have been a bad Monday, and he did.
Right.
He walked in at 8 o'clock, said this,
Yeah.
and he hit the flask and he hit it pretty hard because when the motorist reported he was driving drunk, he said that he doesn't know what he is doing, and the man said he had a rough weekend. So you were right. It was a rough weekend. Maybe it's still spiraling over, but it must have kept on going over because when officers arrived, the 52-year-old man was in a van pulled over on the side of the road. Thank God he had done that. And breath test revealed he was 3 times over the legal limit. I guess that would make one want to call the police on themselves.
Yeah.
3 times over the legal limit? I don't even know if I guess I just...
So he got in the car and he started driving and he was like, I can't do this. And so he called the police.
Just pull over and be like, man, I'm just going to sit right here until I can call... Why don't you call Jim down the road? Well, hey, man, come get me.
If they have Uber
come get
over
me.
there.
Or it's anybody. You know what I mean?
Uber.
Call
Friend.
I don't know if I've ever been that drunk to call the police on my... y'all ain't going to believe what I'm out here doing. I am shit hammered.
Because they give tickets even if you're just sitting in your car.
Care, custody, and control.
Yeah, so I got that. I got one when I was 24. Now it's been, hopefully it's not. I guess they can always pull it back. But I got
It's always on your record.
always on record. Well, I guess it's not that they said for I guess like a job or something because I had like this. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I got when I was 24 and I was asleep in my car. I pulled over, locked it up, windows up, whatever. And I think I've even told this before, but yeah, that they did because I left the keys in the ignition. Yeah. But anyway, that's what they did with him. He was arrested on Monday and held in custody and released after being charged Tuesday with drunk driving. So, be careful out there, folks. Try not to drink and drive.
He did try to do that.
Well,
he did try to do that.
Yeah, probably maybe should not have made the phone call. Of course, he probably wasn't thinking either. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? If only everyone did that. If only everyone called the law on themselves when they were doing something they shouldn't have been doing. Can you imagine that?
I have a guilty conscience. I've got to call. I've just robbed this bank.
Yeah. Look, I needed $15, man, and I just robbed the Matco station down there.
Yeah.
Well, we read the story about Alexa calling the police. Remember, Alexa called 911 and reported the domestic at the house.
Really? Because of a few choice words that it had heard,
Uh-huh.
and it called emergency services. Yeah, I remember
you
that
don't
week.
think Alexa's listening?
That's why I don't have Alexa. I don't want to be listening to my shit. I got enough cell phones and iPads, everything else to probably listen.
And what's funny is we'd be sitting at the kitchen table talking, and then we'd be like,
She's listening.
She's listening.
She's listening to everything you say.
Sometimes she'll just randomly.
The other night, we were laying in the bedroom. She's like, "Good evening, Phil."
Good evening, Phil. Yeah, I was like.
we're just laying in the bedroom out of nowhere.
You slut.
You better not be talking to my
Jezebel.
What would you like to watch on TV, Phil?
I know.
Pornhub special.
Got a package for you.
Skinamax, Phil. It's on channel 536. I can auto-tune it for you right now.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Wow. You got a lady in your house trying to take your man away.
I know.
Well, don't let no one take your fun away. It is a beautiful day. Y'all enjoy the rest of it. My name's Darren Knight, aka Son of Momma.
And I'm Red Squirrel.